just to illustrate what I'm talking about, this is theory. So I'm talking to him and I keep referring to him because he's sent me a car wash. And I put on a uniform, then again now I became like one of the workers. Now I've noticed that it's easier to get information if you're humble. Okay, I'm putting on my overall. The fingerprint, hey boss, how are you in? You know what? I like your car. What can I do now? I'm getting any minute to buy your car. And then get people look at it, it's fine, I can give you information. So this guy says to me, you know what, I actually don't own this Benz. There's about 9 V-Class Mercedes Benz. But 9 of them. He says, no, I actually don't own them. Like, oh, what did you do? Like, no, I hired them. There's a guy in Thailand, he got I don't know how many in Thailand. Just after, before you get to the yeah. So he says, no man, he's got a lot of these vans. You can just go there and negotiate them with him. He will hire it out for you. He says, oh, okay. If you come in Mali, I'm asking him. Now, if you want to hire your Toyota Quantum GL in Zerel, you can hire it out to you for maybe 1.2 a day. So that's probably fuel yako, and then you can get a driver. Okay. Oh, and then how much do you make out of that? Like now, you advertise tourism, sightseeing, and then you charge each person 900. Then, oh, okay, what is the capacity? No, you can get up to 14 people, but let's work on 10. You have hired it for 1.2. If I give you a lab, you come to 8,000 rand, but it will be less. And then you get, tourists, say 10 of them, each charging 9,000 rand. I'm looking at this. How did I not know about this? But why did I ask? There are so many opportunities, but there is no problem without a solution. I am just giving one example here to demonstrate what I'm talking about. And this guy now does the V classes. Now with the V class, because it's executive, that's a different level altogether. But let's not go there, but just to illustrate what I'm talking about. No problem without a solution. Let me quickly summarize this Nepal again. So it says, verse 49, reaching into his bag and taking out a stone, he slung it and struck the Philistine on the forehead. The stone sank into his forehead and he fell face down to the ground. You remember what I said to you earlier? That if you wanted to be a slinger, you had to be very accurate. You had to be good at it. In fact, when you read now about the training of being a slinger, okay, now in today's day, it says it takes about 7 years for you to be qualified to show that, you know what, you are good. So it tells you the amount of time that you took to train yourself. Now, what do we learn from this, Bazalwane? Be good at what you do. Be good at what you do. There is, make yourself indispensable. I'll use an example here again. By my car wash, I've got a couple of guys here that work for me. All right? Now, deep down on my own, I know there's about maybe 4 that I can't afford to lose. It's 13 of them in total, but I know there's 4 that I can't afford to lose. But again, as Bosmus, I won't say, yes, I can't lose. No, you have to have you know what, I can fire you, Now, and then the rest moves. Even if Bangladesh is not there, I don't even see the difference. Like, I can, like, the Bangladesh is not there, okay, fine, I don't even ask why. But these 4, he's good, he can do immortal, like from start to finish. He is good, very good. Tara, there's another one, the lady who manages the the short lady. She is good at men, she is excellent. I can't afford to lose them. Now, why am I saying this thing? Many of us, we are dispensable. And we have all these situations that we have because we are not good at what we do. Even by certain things, we're continually being given warnings. We're given a written warning. We are called for this, that, and that because we're not good at what we do. And if you're not good at what you do, found out. When you read in the Bible, all the heroes of faith, all the prominent people that we read about in the Bible were good at what they did. Daniel 6:3 says Daniel began distinguishing himself among the commissioners and satraps because he possessed an extraordinary spirit, and the king planned to appoint him over the entire kingdom because he was good at what he did. If you go to 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 12 says, keep your behavior excellent among the Gentiles, so that in the thing in which they slander you as evildoers, they may, because of your good deeds, they observe them and glorify God just from observing you. If you go to Colossians 3:23 says, whatever you do, do your work heartily as for the Lord, rather than be good at what you do, be excellent, be known for excellence. You know, Ellen White writes about excellence amongst Adventists, and when you look at around us, do you see excellence? Be good at what you do. When you think of resigning M17, let the bosses sit down and know, what can we do? What do you want us to give you? Be good at what you do. Many of the losses that we suffer in life are because we are mediocre. We are mediocre. You know, I like talking about excellence, Bazalan. I like talking about it because one, God commands us to be excellent. Number two, if you are mediocre, you exert no influence. You exert no influence. How do you listen, or how do you convince a generally successful person that, you know what, there is a God in heaven, give yourself over to Christ? And they look at you, like, how do you convince? You are ineffective. Look at what Christ did when he was young. Elderly people would sit down and say, hey, I listened to that boy. People like Stephen, they were called and spoke before kings, and they all left amazed. Or Paul, they could sit and engage with intellectuals and meet them at their level. They were good at what they did. Be good at what you do. Be excellent. Improve yourself. You can't be the same person that you were 5 years ago. You can't.
Improve yourself.
Improve yourself. Equip yourself. Upskill yourself. When we talk about Christ, he says he continued to grow. You can't be stagnant. You know, and we're talking about how to overcome challenges. And I will say this to you, Bazan, life is nice when you are good at what you do. You get your phone call, so I say, man, advocates, please, man, we have a mentor at Pretoria, please, we want you to come and help us. Earlier in the year, and now I'm striving for being good, I'm striving for excellence. Alright? But just to illustrate that if you do your best and you are good at what you do, you will enjoy. There are places that I get into, up and down. Now, generally, because of my background, I hope I'm not who likes to be felt in generally, because I know where I've been, and this is a sermon for another day. You know where I've been, okay? I know what it means to. In fact, there was a point in my life where I slept at a bus terminus. Okay, so I know. So I don't find value in being boastful and being focused in him. Okay, so there are places in town here. Can't figure out how to figure out okay, it's kind of in please, and I'm looking at this John, you know. Like this is me, you know. And then when we are done and I write my report, you know, and I read it, I proofread it, and I look at it and I send it off, and everyone says, you know what, we are indebted to you. Earlier in the year, I made a presentation. It was on on a labor matter, so I was invited to come and present on this labor matter. After that, the calls that I was getting, man, no man, say, Venga, please, don't want to come. And you look at this, and like, I can't man, I'll get back to you.